Stanbic IBTC has 12 mutual funds. I mean 12. And most Nigerians are in the wrong one, not because they don't care, but because nobody ever explained how these mutual funds actually work. So people pick based on a friend's recommendation, a bank officer's suggestion, or whatever feels safe. But here's the problem. In 2026, that decision is no longer harmless because the Nigerian market is doing something very specific right now. Interest rates are high. The stock market just had one of its strongest runs in years, and the naira for once is relatively stable, which means this: the same mutual funds that worked for you 2 years ago could quietly be costing you more money today. So in this video, I'm going to not just list Stanbic IBTC mutual funds, I'm going to show you how they actually work, what this current market means for each type of fund, and more importantly, how to choose the right one based on your situation, not someone else's. Because in this environment, picking the wrong fund is not just a small mistake, it's a slow leak in your wealth. Now, before we go about talking about these funds, you need to understand the environment you are investing in right now. Because in 2026, three things have quietly changed. The central banks have kept rates elevated. That's bad if you are borrowing, but if you are saving, it changes everything, because money market funds, the ones that invest in treasury bills, commercial papers, fixed deposits, are earning yields in the range of 15% and above, which means you can earn a meaningful return without taking much risk. Number two is the stock market has already moved. We already know the Nigerian market just had one of its strongest runs in years. The all-share index crossed over 200,000 points. Equity mutual funds, the ones invested in stocks, have already benefited from that move. Now, here's the question most people are not asking: are you early to this, or are you entering after the big move have already happened when it comes to investing in equity mutual funds? Because those are two very different situations. Number three is the naira has stabilized for now. After the volatility of 2023, the currency has found a more stable ground, or would I say range. It's not perfect, but it's not collapsing either. And that matters because it changes how urgent it is to run into dollar-based investments. Now, when you put these three things together, something important starts to happen. Some funds are quietly benefiting from this environment. Others are becoming riskier than people actually do realize, which means this: the funds that worked for you 2 years ago, sometime last year, might not be the right fund for you today. So instead of guessing, let's break down some of the best Stanbic IBTC mutual funds and see how they actually work, and more importantly, which one fits your situation. So let's start with the first money decision, which is save money. This is money you cannot afford to lose because you may actually need it soon. I'm talking about house rent, emergency savings, school fees, a wedding that might be coming up, money that needs to stay stable. And this is where the Stanbic IBTC Money Market Fund comes in. Now, this fund is massive. Over 2.6 trillion naira is already sitting inside it, and you can start with as little as just 5,000 naira. The fund invests in short-term instruments like treasury bills, fixed deposits, and commercial papers from high-quality companies. The goal is simple: preserve your capital while still earning a meaningful return. And in 2026, that return actually matters. As of March 2026, which was just a few minutes ago, the fund was yielding around 15.47, in terms of returns. Now, compare that to Nigeria's latest inflation figure of roughly 15.38%. That means this fund is currently doing something very, very important. It's helping investors roughly maintain their purchasing power without exposing themselves to stock market volatility. And there's another detail most people actually miss. Many Nigerians assume money market funds are mostly invested in government treasury bills, but more than half of these funds, about 57%, is actually invested in commercial papers issued by large, high-quality Nigerian companies. That is part of the reason the yield has remained competitive even as interest rates expectations shift. Because normally, when the CBN cuts rates, yields like this should actually start falling. But even after the slight rate cut earlier in 2026, yields stayed elevated because both the government and large companies still needs to borrow heavily, while investors continue demanding high returns in an inflationary environment. Now, there is one thing you must understand: this yield is not actually locked in. If the CBN starts cutting rates aggressively later in the year, returns on this fund will likely fall as well. So this is not a long-term, will I say, wealth compounding vehicle. it is a short-term capital preservation tool. And honestly, for Nigerians still leaving large cash balances inside savings accounts, earning 3 to 5 or even 8%, this is one of the simplest upgrades they can make right now. What if your goal is something slightly different? What if you want something beyond a money market fund, not because it pays less today, but because you want your money working harder over time, growing and not just sitting? And that brings us to the second money decision, which is income and stability money. This is usually money tied to medium-term goals. Maybe you want to launch a business in 2 years, pay for a master's degree, buy a car, or steadily grow capital without taking full stock market risk. And this is where funds like the Enhanced Fixed Income Fund by Stanbic IBTC, their bond fund and guaranteed investment fund comes in. Now, on paper, these funds look very similar, but in 2026, they are behaving very differently. And the reason comes down to one simple thing: how quickly the fund can adjust when interest rates change. That's the thing. Now, let me simplify what I just said. Imagine two people lend out money. Tunde lends his money for 6 months. Aisha lends her money for 10 years. Now, suddenly, interest rates rise. New lenders entering the market can now earn much higher returns. But Aisha has a problem. Her money is already locked into the older, lower paying, yield for years. Tunde doesn't have that problem. Once his 6 months end, he can immediately reinvest at, newer, higher rates. That is basically what is happening here. The Enhanced Fixed Income Fund behaves more like Tunde. Over 80% of its funds, or when I say investment, matures within 1 year. So the fund can quickly adjust into newer, higher yielding opportunities as rate moves. That flexibility has helped it outperform others in this category so far in 2026, with a year-to-date return of about 3.83%. Now, compare that to the Stanbic IBTC bond fund. The bond fund holds more long-term bonds, which means a larger portion of its money is still stuck in older, lower yield investments, while newer bonds in the market are paying better rates. And that has hurt its performance very, very badly. I will not even recommend my enemy to invest in that particular fund as of now. And honestly, this shocks many investors because people hear the word bond and automatically think, oh, it's safe. But in a high interest rate environment, long-term bond funds can actually struggle. Then you have the guaranteed investment, fund by Stanbic. This one sits somewhere in the middle. It still focuses mainly on fixed income investments, but it can also put a small portion into stocks to try and improve its returns. So it is designed for investors who want slightly more upside without going fully into equities. Now, one more important clarification: the word guaranteed sounds stronger than it actually is. The strategy is conservative and focused on protecting capital, but this is not the same thing as your money being guaranteed, or let's say insured by a bank. So here's the real takeaway. In 2026, flexibility matters. Funds that can quickly adapt to changing interest rates are doing much better than funds locked into older, lower yield investments. And more importantly, these funds only work if your timeline matches the product. If you need the money next month, stay in money market fund. But if your goal is 1 to 3 years away, this category of the Stanbic IBTC mutual fund starts making a lot more sense for you. Now, what if your goal out of the Stanbic IBTC mutual fund is not just stability? Let's say you want growth. Well, this next category is where things start becoming more emotional, because this is no longer about protecting money. This is about growing it. And that also means this is the category where many investors panic. They sell too early and destroy their own long-term returns. This is the third money decision, growth money. Or you can say the growth category. Now, this category is designed for people with time on their side. Not 6 months, not 1 year. We are talking about a 3 to 5 year mindset minimum. This is where funds like the Nigerian Equity Fund by Stanbic, the aggressive Stanbic Mutual Fund, the Balanced Mutual Fund, the Conservative Fund, and a Man Fund come in. But we'll talk about a Man Fund later. Now, before we even discuss the performance, you need to understand one thing. These funds are not trying to avoid volatility. They are using volatility in an attempt to build long-term wealth. That is a completely different game from the money market fund and the previous fund, the guaranteed investment fund, and others that we just discussed. And in 2026, these funds have benefited massively from the Nigerian stock market bull run. The Nigerian Equity Fund, which invests heavily in Nigerian stocks, was already up about 29% year to date by March 2026. That is an enormous move in just a few months. The Balanced Fund returned around 22%, while even the more defensive Conservative Fund was up roughly by about 11%. Now, let me simplify simplify how these growth funds differ, because this is where many people get confused. Now, I want you to think of the balanced fund as the middle ground. It keeps one foot in stocks and one foot in a safer fixed income investment. So when the market is rising very, very strongly, it participates. But when the market falls, when you see there's a crash, the bond portion of the fund helps to soften the damage. So you don't really incur much damage when the market crashes. The conservative fund leans even more towards protection. Most of the money stays in fixed income with only limited stock exposure. That is why its returns are lower in a strong bull run like 2026. But it is also designed to fall less aggressively during difficult periods. Then you have the Nigerian Equity Fund and the aggressive IBTC Mutual Fund. These are much more stock-heavy investments, or I say funds. The difference is mostly the investor profile. The Nigerian Equity Mutual Fund by Stanbic is accessible to regular investors starting from as little as 5,000 naira, with the aggressive fund, on the other hand, designed for more high net worth individuals with a minimum investment running into tens of millions of naira. Now, here's the honest part for these aggressive, or let's say these growth money funds. The easy money phase of this rally may already be behind us. The NGX had already gained nearly 30% plus in just the first quarter of 2026. That is not normal. And after sharp rallies like this, markets usually become more volatile because investors start taking profits, and we are entering that time of the year. So if you enter these funds today expecting another effortless straight line rally, you may be disappointed. And this is why mindset matters so much in this particular fund, because if the market drops 10% next month, these funds will actually drop too, and that is normal. That is the part of equity investing, which means if seeing temporary losses will force you to panic and exit, then honestly, you should not be in this category yet. But if you do have time on your side, if you can think in 5 years periods instead of 5 weeks periods, this is where real wealth usually compounds. And that is the difference most people miss when it comes to investing in growth money type of funds. Safe money protects wealth, growth money builds it. Now let's move over to the next fund, which is the dollar fund. You see, this particular fund became extremely popular after the Naira crisis of 2023. And this one is not really about chasing high returns. It's about protecting your purchasing power from the Naira itself. This is dollar protection money. And this is where the Stanbic IBTC dollar fund comes in. Now, a lot of Nigerians misunderstand what this fund actually does. People hear dollar fund and assume that it simply means your money sitting idle in dollars somewhere. But that is not how this really works. This fund mainly invests in euro bonds, which are basically dollar-denominated loans issued by the Nigerian government and large companies. In fact, close to 90% of the fund is invested in Nigerian government euro bonds, with smaller exposure to corporate euro bonds and short-term dollar deposits. So think about it like this. A normal domiciliary account protects your money from Naira devaluation, but your dollars mostly just sits there doing nothing. If you keep 1,000 USD inside the account, 1 year later, you should basically have the same 1,000 USD. But the dollar fund is trying to make your dollars grow while also protecting you from Naira weakness. And that difference actually do matters. For example, during the massive Naira devaluation cycle in 2023, this fund returned over 7% in pure dollar terms. Not Naira terms, I mean dollar terms. That means investors were not just protecting their wealth from the Naira collapse. Their actual dollar balance was actually growing too. And that is the key reason people use funds like this. Now, interestingly, in 2026, the urgency around dollar investing has reduced slightly because the Naira has been relatively more stable compared to the chaos of 2023. But here's the mistake many people make. They wait for the Naira to start collapsing again before they suddenly start rushing in dollar assets. But then the panic has already started. Smart investors usually build their dollar exposure while things feel calm. And right now, global Eurobonds yields are still relatively attractive, which means the fund is earning meaningful dollar interest underneath the surface, even without a major currency crisis happening. But this fund also comes with a type of risk many Nigerians do not expect. Your money here is exposed to global investor sentiment. So if there is geopolitical tension like we're having with Iran and all that rising, fear in financial markets or even international investors suddenly start avoiding frontier markets, the prices of Eurobonds can temporarily fall, which means even if the Naira itself remains stable because of events happening completely outside Nigeria. And this is why Stanbic actually labels the fund as aggressive from a risk standpoint, even though the goal is capital preservation. It is safe from the Naira risk, yes, but it is still exposed to global bond market volatility. volatility. So now, who is this fund really for? This is usually for medium to long-term dollar goals. Maybe foreign school fees you want to pay in 3 years. Maybe you have relocation plans, international travels, or investors who simply want part of their wealth outside the Naira system entirely. But this is probably not the right place for money you may suddenly need back in Naira terms in maybe next month, because short-term price swings can still happen in this fund. The real way to think about this fund is simple. This is not your primary wealth building engine. This is your currency insurance policy. Now, finally, there is one last category that many people assume is only for religious investors. But in 2026, that assumption stopped making sense very, very quickly, because some of the best performing funds in the entire Stanbic IBTC mutual fund lineup have actually come from this category. This is faith-based money, and this is really about investors who want their money to grow without compromising certain principles. The two major funds here are the Man Fund, which I mentioned earlier during the growth money category, and the Sharia Fixed Income Fund. Now, both of these funds follow Sharia compliant investing rules, which means they avoid businesses and financial structures considered non-compliant. So, for example, these funds do not invest in traditional banks, alcohol companies, gambling businesses, tobacco companies, and other restricted sectors. Instead, the focus is on compliant equities and sukuk instruments, which are structured differently from traditional interest-based bonds. So here's the interesting part now. Many people assume this kind of filtering would reduce performance. I used to assume that as well. But in 2026, the exact opposite happened. The Iman Fund was actually one of the strongest performing funds across the entire Stanbic IBTC portfolio. By March 2026, it had already returned over 33% year to date, outperforming even the traditional Nigerian equity fund. And the reason is fascinating, because the fund avoids traditional banking stocks entirely. It was largely protected from some of the volatility and profit-taking that affected Nigerian banks during the capitalization cycle. So what looks like a restriction actually became an advantage. And the same pattern appeared in fixed income. While the conventional bond fund was basically flat for the year, the Sharia Fixed Income Fund still managed to deliver a positive return of over 3% year to date. Again, largely because its structure avoided some of the pressure affecting traditional long-duration bond portfolios. Now, one thing I think is important to see clearly is you do not have to be a Muslim to use these funds. A lot of non-Muslim investors today also care about ethical investing. They may want to avoid alcohol, gambling, tobacco, or highly leveraged financial businesses. And for those investors, these funds can function as both an ethical choice and an investment strategy. But just like every other category we have discussed, these funds still carry risk. In fact, many people are surprised when they discover that Stanbic still classifies some of these faith-based funds as aggressive from a risk perspective, because even though the investments are compliant, the prices still fluctuate based on the market conditions. So the real takeaway here is simple. Faith-based investing is no longer just about values. In 2026, it has also become a serious performance conversation. And for investors who care about both compliance and returns, these are the tools built for that purpose. So here's the only question that actually matters after watching the whole of this video. Not which fund performed best this year, not which fund one of your friends is in, not which one the bank officer suggested. The question is, what is this money meant to do? If it is money you cannot afford to lose and you need it soon, safe money market fund is for you. If you are building toward a goal 1 to 3 years away, let's say stability money, then enhanced fixed income is for you. If you have time on your side and you want to build real wealth, growth money, equity, or aggressive fund is for you. If you want to protect yourself from the Naira long term, then you want to go for the dollar fund. And if your principles matters as much as your returns, a man on Sharia fixed income is for you. And that is it. 5 decisions, 12 funds, 1 framework. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 5 decisions does your money belong in right now? Drop it in the comment section. I read everything. If this video has helped you think more clearly about your money, share it with one person who is still guessing. That share costs you nothing, guys, and could change how someone you care about invests. Smash the like button if it gave you value. Subscribe to the channel if you want more of this kind of breakdowns on every major Nigerian investment product, and join my WhatsApp channel. That's where I share updates when these funds numbers change. Don't forget to stay sharp, stay safe, and invest wisely. Deal.